Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Brantley. We're gonna get into the Housewives of Salt Lake City, season season 3, episode 12. So it's the next morning. Heather ended up texting Jen, telling Jen to come to the room. So Jen ended up coming over to the room, and Jen like, "Hey girl, what's up? What's wrong? What's going on?" And she ended up showing Jen the black eye. So Jen asking her what happened. What happened? Who hit you? Why all these scratches? You got scratches. Oh, that's lipstick. Nah, she went them are scratches. So she got scratches all over her right arm, all the way up to the shoulder. And a big ass black eye. Jen asking her like what happened. Jen gave her something to put on her eyes to help with the swelling. Heather wanted Jen to help her come up with a cover story. So Jen the confession coming up with different things and stuff like that. Uh, then she ended up calling over Meredith. Meredith came over and showed Meredith. Meredith said, "What's wrong? What's going on?" And Meredith's like, "Oh my God, who did that?" And she acting like I don't know. So she like, so who hit you and everything, and Heather acting like I don't want to talk about it. Stuff. And so Jen said told Mary to stay with her. She went and left out the door, had something else to do. So she's sitting there, Heather sitting there with Meredith, and Meredith asking her, "Do you know what happened?" And she like, "No, I don't." But then she's saying, "Yes, she do." And it's real crazy. Cause I said, "No, I don't know who hit her." Cause the night before I said, cause Meredith also said that we was with you until they was with her until almost 5 o'clock. So whatever happened after they left, who knows? So after that, everybody getting ready and whatever. They get ready and whatever. We got Lisa and Whitney, talking about last night and what happened and all that stuff. And Whitney don't know what she gonna do with Heather and everything and all this bullshit. And I'm like, these two lying ass heifers sitting here, and that's like, I'm over it. I said I don't really care for Lisa or Whitney, and it's like, Whitney, you turned on your own blood for what? To be friends with Lisa. Cause you and friends, y'all more like buku. Y'all seem like besties to me. Cause it's like, what's going on? Cause it's like you done went and told this woman everything that you and your cousin, who is also you're supposed to be your best friend, talked about. You told her all of it. And Lisa went back and told Heather that she told all of it. It's like, wow. And you saying she brings you in all pull you into shit. No, you pull yourself into everything. And I said I wish Mary was on here, because Mary would have got you all the way together. But you know, so they do a little chit chat. Ladies all getting ready for yeah, they all getting ready to go out to do go-kart racing on the street, on the streets and stuff. And before they get ready to leave, they all sitting down, and Heather shows them the black eye. And for me, you see that Jen is kind of, not really paying attention and stuff. And it was, for me, it was I'm kind of looking at Whitney, because Whitney is like Who did that, Heather? It's not. It's she in her confession. That's not right. If somebody actually did that to her, and I'm like, girl, man, I think Jen could have did it. I said, yes, Jen could have did it, but you could have did it too. But I said, because actually, Heather, when she was talking to Meredith, I want to say she said there was she kept hinting when she was talking to Meredith. She hinted that there was maybe two people. That's what I'm getting. And uh Lisa was shocked. All the ladies was really shocked and they wanted to know what happened. And Heather was, playing it coy and not really making things a joke as she usually do because she don't want to deal with the issue. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I said like at this point, a part of me wants to know, but a part of me really don't care because it's like, why are you protecting somebody that actually put their hands on you? And I just don't know. I said because it can be Jen, it can be Heather, it can also be Lisa. And I said I wouldn't even put it past her so-called friend that she brought on the show. What, Dana? That's how you say her name. I wouldn't past her being her, to be honest. But they all get up, get ready to go kart racing, and it's like they go to the go kart. Everybody to a seat except Whitney was riding on her own. So as the ladies number all ride, and you got everybody except Lisa and Whitney, because Whitney had nobody with her, so she was mostly just racing. Everybody else was trying to figure out what happened, how it happened. They trying to figure that out, but Lisa was so not because Heather rode with Lisa because she already knew Lisa wasn't gonna ask nothing about it. Lisa was gonna be about Lisa, which Lisa was about Lisa. The whole ride through, it was like she is so self-centered, and that's the person that Whitney you wanted to be diehard friends with. It seemed like you wanted to be friends worse than Heather wanted to be friends with Lisa. So, Whitney ended up getting stuck in the middle of the street. A person had to pass. The car behind her had to help her straighten up and everything. So we get past that. We go on to okay. They move on from the go kart racing to they split it up. Lisa, Whitney, and Dana went skating, and Heather, Meredith, Angie K, and Jen went to a winery. So we're gonna do the skating. So that's Whitney, Lisa, Dana, skating, whatever. So they sit down and they talking about trying to fix, still bringing up the Heather thing and whatever. Don't really care. So they ended up getting down to it. This is Dana. I'm really Dana. You really trying your best to get on this show. And I said I don't like you. At first I liked you when when you was coming at Jen and whatever, and then as this girls trip, I realized I don't like you, not at all, because you gonna tell her that when I was out with Meredith and some of the girls, Meredith ended up bringing up that you bringing up that the SEC. I hope I'm saying it right. SEC. She had a SEC thing out where she was trying to raise money of, I want to say, was it 25K, if I'm not mistaken, out and stuff. And Lisa went off and said, why is she talking about me? Why is she bringing up my business? She talking about my family, my business, everything. Everything. Why is she talking to me when that stuff supposed to be off limits? Girl, shut up. Cause I said now it's off, now everything's off limits that Meredith put something out and stuff, and you saying that, oh yeah, I do have that and stuff. That has nothing to do with my was it Vita Tequila? Had nothing to do with my company. That's another company that I have. That has nothing to do with it. Um and stuff, and she going off and saying, no, Lisa ain't on. Lisa, she told Lisa she ain't on drugs or something. I don't remember. I said, because Lisa was acting a fool and saying, Lisa was just a mess, and it was really tiresome. Because I said, this hoe right here, you so mad about this. But I said, you talked about this woman. You talked about her kids. You talked about her husband and everything. So why the hell is you mad that she even said anything about it? So everything's supposed to be off limits. Girl, who said it? They off limits now that she getting back at your ass and you don't like it. That's your problem. Deal with it. You opened your mouth. You said bullshit. But I said she ain't saying bullshit. These are facts. It's fact. That stuff is fact. She ain't saying nothing that ain't true. Meredith ain't saying nothing that wasn't true. That's all public record. And it's something that you put out. You did you doing a fundraiser or something to raise some money. Who does that? If you supposed to have you supposed to be the rich bitch of all the ladies on the cast, and you doing this to raise some money for a business. But moving on, we're gonna move on to Meredith them. So they all at the winery. Meredith tells Heather that tell her that whoever hit you, it's not right. And she went, I'm gonna respect you that you don't want to talk about it and whatever. And she just wanted to say that this is not right. Nobody should have put their hands on you, and you shouldn't. More likely you shouldn't be protecting whoever did this to you. So Heather was like, thank you, but I just don't want to talk about it. So it was Miss Jen. Jen girl brings up the bullshit about Lisa. And Lisa having the SEC thing, she brings it up. She opens the door. So Meredith about the her doing this and whatever. And Meredith, joined in the conversation. Meredith said, yes, she do have one. Meredith said, I don't understand it either. Why she doing this if she supposed to, she's supposed to be the rich one? uh okay, it's a crowd fundraising, 25K. Oh shoot. Where the rest of my phone? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Meredith tells them, about it and whatever. And so Angie's sitting there, and Angie's in her confession say, I feel uncomfortable them sitting here talking about Lisa and stuff. I want, girl, I'm so tired of you. I said, you faker than them ugly ass shoes that Jen threw in the ocean. Cause I said, girl, you fake. And you supposed to be Jen's best friend from college? Girl, you thirsty to be a housewife. And it's pathetic. But so the ladies, leave the winery. They on the sprinter bus going back to the house. And everybody just chilling, whatever. But it was Angie with a K who brings up asking about this SEC thing. What is this about? How it work? What? And so they went into Heather went into explaining it. They all told her explaining what it was, and it's really about a company. When you start a company, people who ain't got the capital, they end up doing a crowd fundraiser to raise the money that they need and stuff. And Meredith was like, yeah, and all this stuff. Meredith said so. Meredith said, I don't understand why Meredith said, because at a point in my life where I'm at now, I don't need to be doing none of this. I wouldn't be needing to do any of this if I started a new company. Period. Yeah, white girl, the shade. And it was Heather one. Lisa supposed to be the richest one out of all of us. So I don't understand why she doing this anyway. And I said she supposed to be the richest one, but you trying to do a crowd raise fundraiser to raise some money. So yeah, but Angie was the one that brought it up. So they get back to the house and everything. Angie is throwing a Greek dinner, the last dinner of the trip. Before the dinner start, she goes to Lisa and tells Lisa. Lisa actually is in her room, and she asked her about the day, the skating and whatever. And that's when Lisa brought up that she found out that Meredith was talking about her and about her doing in the SEC thing. And this when Angie went, yeah, I wanted to tell you because we talked about that today at the winery. Jen and Meredith brought it up and saying, and she went, why are they talking about me? She went, I'm just mainly the person of conversation. It's like, girl, you was not that interesting and you was boring as hell. The person that's interesting out of all y'all, well, there's two. I said that's Jen Shaw and Meredith. I say Heather cool. Heather, she interesting. But I said that's about it. The rest of y'all can go. But we get down to the dinner. As they waiting on Angie with a K to come out, you got Lisa acting a pump fool, with a nasty ass attitude as Heather, Meredith, and Jen comes out. She got an attitude definitely when Meredith came out and stuff. And so Jen asked her before Angie came out. She asked her, she went, so what's going on, Lisa? Cause you got an attitude. Ain't nothing going on. I don't got no attitude. I'm good. She ain't no, you got an attitude. What's up? All right. Jen don't give a damn. Jen checking it at the door like, bitch, what's the problem? So Angie finally come out and stuff. So they get started with the night. Angie end up giving them the Greek culture a necklace. It's the sworn off evil is an evil eye necklace for everybody she gave to them and stuff. And this is when it started with messy ass Whitney with that smirk ass smile on her face saying, so who was the one that brought up the SEC? And she did this smirk. I'm saying, bitch, you the most shadiest bitch up here. And I'm like, it's like you constantly say that Heather brings you into shit, and Heather don't bring you into nothing. You is that girl. You is. But so Heather was like, huh? And what they looking like, huh? So as they did that, Lisa started talking and whatever and went into, yes, I do have a SEC, thing going on, and that's my business. And she mostly came at Meredith and said, Meredith, you was the one talking about me. Meredith said, first of all, Meredith said I wasn't talking about you. It came up in conversation. That way, bitch. Meredith was not on that hoe. Meredith though, that's the one thing Meredith do not care for you, Lisa. You screwed up your own friendship with them lies. So Lisa thought she was gonna check Meredith and stuff, and She went back to saying that it was something. I can't remember what it was. She wanted to make sure she asked Angie what was, Angie, what's that said, because she said that Meredith said something, and Meredith said I didn't say that, and she went, oh, so Angie, what's that? Angie, like, so this went Heather. Heather went, oh, so you came back after we got on the bus and came back and told her what was going on. Well, I didn't feel like I was not comfortable with y'all talking about her, and we all supposed to be friends. It's like, girl, shut up, you hoe. It's like you the thirstiest heifer on here, next to Whitney and Dana. You thirsty. Please, you more thirstier than Whitney, which is hard to do. But we gonna move on. So yeah, she says that. So Meredith, so Lisa going back with Meredith, and she said that Meredith called her. She told Meredith, "You called me mentally ill," and Meredith said, "No, I did not." Meredith said, "I didn't say that. I didn't say none of that." Meredith said what I said. They went back and showed the clip that what Meredith said. Meredith said, she said, so why, we supposed to be friends, we supposed to be moving forward and all this stuff. And Meredith said, I already answered that question. I already answered I already answered that, what, 2, 3 months ago? So she went, I'm not re-answering the question, how we could move forward. She went, because we're not moving forward. She went, it was like at the end of the day, y'all were done. Because Meredith's done with you. And she said the only way y'all friendship will work is if you get help. She said if you get help, that's the only way this gonna work. Cause you not genuinely sorry for nothing that you said about that woman. Them lies that you made up and everything. But she's so mad and everything else. And like Meredith wasn't on it. Meredith checked that hoe. Lisa was mad. This is when okay. Lisa said uh oh, this when Lisa brought up the stuff that you mad because of that one little rent I had last year, and Meredith said no. Meredith said the point is I'm mad is because you endangered my husband's employee, 4,000 employees. That's what you did. I'm like, damn, girl. She went, that was reckless. And I went, ooh, checkmate, bitch, checkmate. uh, then Lisa goes into, I apologize for that. I apologize. Your apology is not accepted, sweetie. You endangered her husband's business. Like, what is you not understanding? Cause your business, who worked for you? There's you and your man. So yeah. Um, what else? There's something else. Okay. Okay, so they continue arguing and stuff, and Meredith was like, I didn't call you mental or anything, and it's disgusting that you thought that I did. I said Meredith's words be killing me because Meredith was on her back. Lisa. Lisa, yeah, Lisa ended up saying, y'all, so it just y'all just sit around and just talk about me. Meredith told her you are something. Is it insensitive or you're delusional? Meredith told her something when she said that. And as that went on, they continued that and whatever. I know that something else happened that I cannot remember. Oh yeah. Heather tried to change the story and talk about make fun of her eye, and people still asking a question about the eye, all this stuff, and she's still not answering it. It ended up going off after that. So like, subscribe, comment, share on all social medias. It's your boy Paul Brentley. Thank y'all for tuning in.